Barrister Sylvia Bana, the chairperson, League of Women Voters of Nigeria, Enugu State Branch. Actually, I'm thrilled. I'm so happy. I'm so excited because today we had a symposium.
On the 13th of December 2025, Enugu came alive as the League of Women Voters Enugu Branch (NILOWV) hosted an inspiring symposium and end-of-year celebration. The event brought together women leaders, change-makers, and influential voices for powerful conversations on leadership, civic engagement, and nation building. Among the distinguished invitees was the leader of the Yoruba United Community in Enugu State, Oba Engineer Isiaka Salmon, PhD, who also featured as one of the keynote speakers alongside many other notable personalities.
When you look at some certain things, we begin to wonder, why is it that any gathering we go to, we see our mothers, we see our daughters, our sisters in their multitude. But when we talk about governance, where decisions are being made, we see them very few. When you go to political gathering, they are the highest. When you go to religious gathering, they are the highest. But when decisions are being made, we hardly see them there. And I want to tell us this. The moment we begin to remove that gender barriers, the moment you stop seeing yourself as a woman, I think it will have a long way to go. As we speak today, there is a town in Ogun State known as Ijebu. We all know Ijebu as we are going to Lagos. The Awujale of Ijebu just passed on recently. And I can confirm to you, there is a woman known as Dr. Oluwakemi Onanuga, who has been nominated as part of contender to that stool. So, you can't tell me in Yoruba culture that we relegate women to the background. Women are very essential in development and moving our community and our nation forward. On a final note, I will be very glad to partner with this very organization in all your activities. Please, anytime you need my attention in whatever form, please call on me because I'm a E for she. Thank you and God bless.
The theme is harnessing women's greatness for sustainable national growth. Actually, we try to portray the greatness of women, showing that Nwanyị bụ Ife in Igbo language and that Nwanyị bụkwa Ife. You know, women are great and women are light wherever they are.
The energy was high, the ideas were bold, and the atmosphere was filled with unity, purpose, and celebration. From thought-provoking discussions to joyful moments of connection.
When we talk about this harnessing women's greatness for sustainable national growth, from the little I know that harnessing is intentionally making something better and useful. So, like in the Nigerian setting where we talk about marriage, the question is always, what is the woman bringing to the table? So now, we know that there are so many women that have a lot of things to bring to the table. But what we are looking at in a layman's language is to say, that thing you're bringing to the table, to make it beautiful, to make it appetizing. Like if you want to serve a man food, you don't just put it in a plate and dish out. The food is already there, it's how to beautify it. So that's what we are looking at today, harnessing women's greatness, because every woman is great. First of all, we are going to look at the barriers. We all know what these barriers are, from the community, the traditions, the customs, the religious organizations, and the stereotypes that has been in existence.
I want to thank this special organization for accommodating not me as a person, but persons with disabilities as a whole. Your inclusive character is quite commendable, and that is well acknowledged, ma'am. I want to say that the whole thing starts from the home. That is the primary unit of everything associated with any child. And the question is, how do we break the barrier? How we break the barrier is that mother, father, siblings should change their perception, should change their character, should change their language towards a girl child. Like you rightly said, not only to the uncle, but I want to also sound directly to the mothers here listening. That sometimes you hear a mother telling the girl child, don't you know you are a woman? Don't you know you are a girl? When the G-boy is outside playing football, the mother will not show much concern of why G-boy will be outside playing at that particular point in time, but will be busy shouting at Nkechi. Nkechi, what are you doing outside there? So the whole thing to break that barrier is that we should begin to change the words we use to our children, because as you constantly make use of a certain phrases to the hearing of a child, it sinks into the consciousness of that child, and that child grows up with it and begin to abide and live by such responses that come from either the mother, father, or siblings. So I want to say that how to break it is that family should take it up as a priority, as a responsibility to them, and begin to send the message. They are the rightful agents of change to this particular call.
In recent time, I hosted a teenager on my TV show, and I was trying to share a story with them. I said, I have a friend whose uncle is always telling them, Makadiga Nogi. Everything he wants to tell them, he will put Makadiga Nogi. If he wants to tell you to sit properly, he will tell you, sit properly, Makadiga Nogi. Anything you're doing is Makadiga Nogi. You know, we women have grown with that mindset over time, and it's actually a kind of limitation, because most of the times we look at it that whatever we are training a woman for, we are training her to appease and please a man. It's already a cultural and traditional barrier.
Okay, I'm going to be asking the next question, and Her Excellency Barrister Nnozie will answer that. Ma, I know you've been in the system, and you've been representing women in different levels and at different positions. What practical systems or policies are most needed to intentionally harness women's skills?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Bana, for giving us just 5 minutes. Because I told Sylvia when they put up this panel session, I said, see, from January till now, it's been one meeting, panel session, talking. That me, can see me, I came dressed for dancing. Yes. Anyone who's not heard this, January till now, you want to hear it today. We are tired of talking. You see, you're asking about policy. To me, thank God, policy makers are here. Yes. But I don't think their challenge is policy making. We have enough of policies, we have enough of laws. What I think we need in Nigeria is implementation of this policy. If you are serious, if as a leader, for instance, because I went to board of internal revenues, there are some crowds, what's happening? They say they're getting their team tax identification number. So, do you know what I said in the moment? So, if the government can actually make anything compulsory, like take it seriously, that this should be implemented, people will naturally obey and begin to do it. Now we have violence against persons prohibition of alcohol. That's no alone. If we can just use it in Nigeria, women will have their rightful place. Hello. So we don't need to keep saying we want this one, gender equality bill, this one bill, the other ones we have, but even our constitution, 1999 constitution as amended, gives you dignity as a human being, gives you opportunities as a human being. Why can't we begin to implement and law, see that this law strengthen institutions? The day you will know that some things are not working in this country, you have a challenge. Maybe you need to go to the police, with all due respect to both retired and seven. Yes, go to the police, go to one institution or the other, you get big that one, go to hospital. Things are not working. I learned yesterday when I was listening to the news that one of the former ministers and former governor of the state was remanded in Enugu prison. Yes. And I was telling my son, my child, I said, see, if everybody who has committed one crime or the other will be handled like this, see, everybody will sit up. We need to just, that is it. My number was speaking, he said, nothing stops women from contesting, being in any position. No culture says, after all, when I came out, no culture, my people from Eke or my husband's people from Umabi, they say, sit down. They supported me. Do you know when I go to the village, I still see my posters on their doors? How many years ago, since 2019? So it shows that we can actually be anything, but we just need strong. If the Independent National Electoral Commission can be true to what I remember how we fought, went around the Enugu state, canvassing for people to come and register, do this. After that, this one will work. There will be giving transmission of, we had that hope. Imagine if it had worked. Hello. Imagine if it had worked. So my challenge is not about having new policies or what policies we think should be in place. It's about harnessing the policies that are already in existence and making sure that these things work. And I was telling another person while I was going on on road walk today during my morning exercise, which a House of Rep member was trying to tar the road, and we're like, this is a shabby job. With all due respect to one mayor member, that this job is a shabby one. That the truth is that, anyway, let's not conclude that maybe he's still bringing more professionals to do this. But I said, if this man will know that this is just your opportunity to do this, that this is a place, your own permanent home, do it well. Then on the second time I said, but maybe he will think about the money he will spend in this, and the money people like you and me, we call him honorable and collect from him. During campaign, so we are all parts of the problem. Why women are not? Because, for instance, if I say now 2027 I'm contesting for election, you will begin to ask questions. When was she called to the bar? Is she living well with her husband? Is she doing like this? Does she have money? Is she as tall as the governor? Can she do like, you begin to look down on that woman? I mean, I'm not talking about the men here, the women, my fellow women. Yes. They begin to ask questions before the men will now begin to x-ray me in different ways. But when a man comes up, no matter how small that man is, so these are the policies, if you like we should be thinking about how we ourselves can be part of it. Begin to discourage these politicians from giving you money and all of that, and then insisting, being a voice to insist that the policies we already have, the laws we already have, be implemented as League of Women Voters. If your problem is not to go and start telling citizens to come out and vote or register, yes, it's part of what you should be doing, but also advocate that the institution in charge of election be strengthened. Let them be independent indeed. Please, because of time, let me stop here.
Please, can we give a round of applause?
Good afternoon, everybody. Because if you could not answer me, I would think that because I'm not wearing my name, you are black and so I'm very into what we are wearing. Nico, I want to stand on existing protocol because I know that you people are well established your protocol here. And I want to first of all appreciate the leadership of NILOWV Enugu, ably led by Barrister Sylvia Abana. Ojena Wire. I'm not when she was talking about her leadership with FIDA, I was just smiling.
because during her time as the FIDA chairperson, FIDA was always in the ears and the mouth of everybody in Enugu, unlike what it is today. And by the time you see her as a person who is chairing that organization that makes so much noise, that is everywhere, you'll be shocked. And now she has come again to NILOWV, and we see what she's doing, taking up from where Barrister Nnenna was here. All this is a NILOWV Abuze. Sunday Barrister Gane here. No wonder you could put Barrister in my name. Please, my name is Obiadudu Princess Ukwu.
That's a good one.
My lawmaker. As a lawmaker. As in there, ọkwa nke lawmaker ndị na-eme iwu na House of Assembly abụrụ ọkwa barrister biko afọ abụ Obiadudu Princess Ukwu. I want to commend NILOWV and its consistency, how far they have continued to thrive, in bringing women together. I always make proud to say that learnings from NILOWV helped me become who I am today. And I will always say that I am a product of NILOWV, just like I am a product of a lot of civil society organizations. So in the house, I'm always trying to be on the low, because how many you are some activists that have their house, but we have to. There's a book I read when we were growing up. They say the name of the book was She Stoops to Conquer. For you to get into a system and make an impact in that system, there is need for you to calm down, understand the system, and know how to bring in those things you feel should be changes. If we want to do the violent, take it by force. EMLI, just like in the reserve seat bill, EMLI in 2022, I will match the power, they threw us out. But you see what is happening now with, advocacy, dialogue, diplomacy. That's what I want us to continue doing in NILOWV. NILOWV is doing a good job. NILOWV is one women organization that I know that is all over the states of Nigeria. And nobody is funding NILOWV. It is all of you seated down here that is funding this organization. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. And then this symposium now, before if we leave it for just Barrister Sylvia Abana, I know we will not come up to this. So, one thing I would like us to, based on the harnessing women's greatness for sustainable national growth, one thing I would like to add is the need for sincere collaboration amongst women and women organizations. I will not explain this more than this. I will only say we need to join forces together. We need to join our resources together to be able to move beyond what we have today for women's growth in Enugu State first, and then the nation at large.
The gathering marked a strong close to the year and a renewed commitment to shaping a better future. A celebration of voices, a celebration of impact, a celebration of women leading the way.
So, the society has actually relegated women to the background. They've, told them to go to the other room and the kitchen. That is their place. The custom and religion has actually, tried to relegate women to the background. But we are saying no to that, because League of Women Voters, our mandate is to encourage women to be in governance, to be in leadership position, to participate in politics. And that is why we go as far as primary, nursery, secondary school, then up to university level, mentoring girls, because they are the women of tomorrow. Mentoring them, to actually take up leadership positions, because most times you see parents objecting to their children taking up leadership position when they're in schools, saying that it's going to disrupt their education. But we're saying no to that, because by the time we mentor them from that root, that grassroots, when they're grown up, they won't be afraid of leadership. You know, leadership takes a lot. You need to have this confidence, you have maintain your integrity, you know, to be able to exhibit the potentials in you. You need to be intelligent, you need to be empowered, and that is why we say to every woman, get educated, because education is power. Once you're educated, I mean, the sky is your limit, and women can actually break boundaries, they can cross borders, they can break ceilings. So League of Women Voters equally get down to the level of giving them skills, entrepreneurship skills, because most of the GBV that we encounter, the clients that come to us, most of them, you find out that they're solely dependent on their husbands, and most times is as a result of financial wahala in the family, maybe asking the man to bring money for food for the day, and the man tells you, no, I don't have anything on me. So we try to teach them to be independent, get something doing, get empowered. Because when you train a woman, you train a nation. The woman can actually do a lot of things. Women are multitasking, they can get involved doing so many things at the same time without knowing. So today's symposium tells us that women contribute a lot to the national growth and makes it a sustainable national growth. Women can do a lot. We have the potentials, we are pathfinders. Women are amazing set of beings. So we can do a lot. All we are asking, give us the opportunity so that we can exhibit the potentials in us. The men should carry us along. They've taken up the space. Patriarchy and everything has made men to take up the space, believing that women can't do anything, but we can do a lot. That's why in most homes where the woman is not present there, the house looks empty. So we are encouraging each and every one of us, both the men and the women, to support women so that they can take up the mantle, and they keep on moving until they get to the end of the tunnel. Just recently, even before this our program, I had to write the chairman of NSEC, requesting him to protect women's votes, because next year is the election period, so that all this harassment and intimidation on women won't happen. Let them protect their votes. For those women who are planning to come out to contest, I equally wrote to Her Excellency pleading that more appointive positions be given to women, that she should help us plead with the husband to give more appointive positions to women. And NILOWV championed her 74 seat in the parliament. So we've actually encouraged a lot of women to come out this during the next election to contest for different posts, especially at the houses, both the House of Reps, Senate, and House of Assembly.
They call it talking drum. The song that I just sing now is what I just sing now. And I will now sing another one. If you're happy and you know, clap your hand. I know you know that one. Yes. If you're happy and you know, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hand. Alright. kẹsàn-án ọmọ ìfọ̀ṣù mẹ́fà ìyá ní wúrà bíyebíye tí a kò lè fowó ra. You understand that one well well.